All right. Hey, 351. Thanks for coming in. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Got a little bit of wind, a lot of traffic. Don't have the baits out yet, but getting ready to throw them out. A lot cooler evening too, so got my jacket on. It's probably going to get colder than that. But we got a bridge behind me, boat ramp on down where you can see the riprap. There's an island out here. It's real shallow, and structure all along that bank. And they knocked a bunch of trees down, so there's fresh trees down in the water. Hey, Matt, thanks for coming in. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in. Just seen you earlier on Sunfish Kings Live. All that fishing today makes me want to fish. I haven't fished all weekend, so this ain't the greatest spot, but they tore all the trees down here off the bank, just threw them in the water, so now my bank spot's covered. I have to do a lot of work to get all that stuff off of them. Hey, Mikey, thanks for coming in. Got windy catfishing, and got a big bridge behind me. Bunch of cars, bunch of traffic. I haven't even started fishing yet, but there's a shiner head where the head went to the creek, and it's about just puddles, so hard time getting bait at the creek. We'll throw it out. I'm gonna keep this other rod against the structure and just throw this one out straight out. I don't think I'll see one before dark. Hey, Scott, thanks for coming in. I know you're probably at work. And there's a chub head. We'll try that. All that structure's up against the bank right now, so maybe there's a catfish hole in there. Like a little bit of turtle or two. Do you, Dave, have you tried those walleye baits yet? Oh, nice looking walleye baits. How does the audio sound? Does it sound real bad, or is this pretty windy? I don't know how that traffic sounds, and my camera's shaking. I don't know what to do about that. Sounds good. All right. That is a good deal there. kind of rod holders you making there, double hook? You don't see it shaking? I can see it moving a little bit. I got my tackle box on it, so my backpack's on it. It's a little taller tripod here. Yeah, it's not, just minimal, I think. Hey, Matt. Hey, Lance. Thanks for coming in. And Matt. Got a bunch of minnow action over here. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, hit that like button. I'd like to see a few likes. No, that's right. That's right, Jeff. Thanks for coming in. It is really shallow here. I've said that before, but on down, it's not as bad. But right here, I wanted to be down there farther on the bank, but they cut all the trees off this bank, or not all of them, but most of them, and shoved them in the water. Fun fishing adventures, yep. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Lance. I probably should be fishing for carp. I need to do that. It's a good spot when the water's up. Thanks for coming in, Matt. Yeah, well, yeah. Till the first flood, Matt, and it'll just wash them down river. That, and I can't fish there now. Till it washes down the river. Yep. No. I couldn't get a bluegill the other day, so one day you're getting out to the river. Got home from the river, skunked again. Yeah, it's a little different fishing cold weather, but I've been known to catch carp in the wintertime even. Not on purpose. Yeah, you need to get to the river, Jeff. Good lake's fun too, I guess. One day. I need to get to a lake. I haven't been to a lake all year. Well, I can't say that. I went fishing with Andy on. I was wanting to go tonight. Do a little crappie fishing on a boat. I did do that. So I have been on a lake this year. Yeah, just not very often. Now I fish ponds usually for bait, but throw for shad and stuff like that. Yeah, I like being on the river. I wish it was up a little more. You can't hear the dam. The dam's back behind here. I got a dam back behind the bridge, and then there's another bridge. You're going to hear a lot of traffic. Naomi caught me watching my phone. All right. Thank you, Dave. You have a good one. Watch a scary movie. You going next weekend? Sounds good, Lance. Sounds good. I know you got a bunch of stuff for carp, so usually when the water's low, you can see them. Good thing about carp, they're not afraid to go shallow. That's not too windy. It ain't blowing my poles around. Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it very much. I don't know how long I'll be out here tonight, though. Last night I said that, and I was out here 4 hours. A lot of bait fish surfacing through here. So, oh, thank you, Lance. I don't do much on Facebook, but I've been trying, checking everybody's stuff out. I don't think I've caught none here this year. My pole, is it bouncing? You got a little bit of wind. Oh, yep. You're right. Looks like it might be a turtle or something. Doing that little tappy tap. Yep. Thank you, Jeff. I thought that was just the wind. Oh, no. I caught some in that area in the spring, I think. Yeah, you made me look. It's moving. Looks like a little turtle bite. Kind of. I'm on an island. This ain't an island, but just a sandbank that's usually covered in water. What do you catch with them shiners? Catfish. Since they're cut, just having fun. Hey, you made me look. There was a bite, though, Jeff. There is something gnawing on that out there. Live shiners, I catch a lot of smallies and catfish. The shiners are good for catfish, smallies, any kind of bass. They'll have it all. Hey, Anthony J. Thanks for coming in, buddy. So far, I'm getting something chewing my chub head. Oh, how do you catch them? I just use red worm. They love bread, though. You might check a couple videos. I have all that, catching bait. Usually no sinker. Hey, squirrel, fishing with squirrel. Don't think I've seen you in here before. Thanks for coming in. Chewing your chub, yeah. That is for a good laugh there, Anthony. I didn't say chub head. Well, and that is by a log, so. But I ain't seen no turtle head sticking up. Keep an eye on it right here. Have you ever used a trap? Yeah, I got a minnow trap. The water's so shallow, anybody'd see it though. So, creek is so shallow right now; it's just consistent mud puddles. Oh, okay. Thank you, Matt. Sharing me out. I appreciate it. I thought it might have been too windy, but oh well, I'm going to go fishing anyway, whether it's windy or not. Yeah, I've used traps. I have fun catching them, Jeff. I just have fun catching them by hand, by the pole. And I mean, I've got some minnow size. I don't even know if that's a shiner, but I've got some minnow size too. Hey, you don't think I catch a big fish? I think I caught a 30-inch one, something like this. Yeah, something that small will catch a big fish. Where are you from? Where are you from? Fishing with Squirrel? I know I've seen that name before. We're Indiana here. Yeah, it's fun. It's funner using a pole. Yeah, I think so. Especially an ultralight. But hey, Rod, thanks for coming in, buddy. South Carolina, upstate. So is that close to North Carolina? Upstate South Carolina. Okay, I understand where you're at now. All right, we're Indiana here, I guess. About 50 miles south of Indy. Ooh, get windy. I checked my bait. He's probably chewed it all too. Nope, no rod. Ain't caught anything. I'm not where I want to be, but it's where I have to be. They cut all the trees down off this bank over here. I like point in the right direction, and just shoved them down in the water. Not all of them, but a lot of them they just shoved down in the water. So it's covering my bank spot. Hey, Austin, thanks for coming in, buddy. If you don't know who Austin is, he catches some good fish on the James. Yeah, I haven't been out this weekend yet, Rod. Today's the first day, and I thought, well, I'll just do it live and see how it goes. I know there's usually some fish right here. Slay some crappie, man. Jesus. I don't know. I've seen flatheads bite like that before too. Hey, Thumpy, thanks for coming in. Another crappie guy. We got a chub head on one and shiner head on the other. With all your cash. What part of Indiana? It's called Columbus, Jeff. It's like about 50 miles south of Indy, Indianapolis. Not too far from Louisville either, so about an hour away from Louisville. I hope he didn't steal all my bait. Oh, here comes the train. I don't know which way they're going to go. One comes through here, right here next to me. But it could come back behind there. I think we're pretty far away from it. Train bite. Oh, I seen it move. Train bite, that's right. I thought he was coming behind me there for a minute. I can't even get a tight line on that one. What the heck? Oh, there he is. I see him going across the train bridge. Ah, just go to the beginning of the East Fork White River. If you see a White River in Columbus, that'd be the East Fork White River, and they'll call it Flat Rock River, though, on Google. How do I get rid of that? There we go. My God, Thumpy. That like covered the screen. Yeah, I'm on the beginning of the East Fork White River here in Indiana. There's two White Rivers here. We got a West Fork and an East Fork, and I'm at the beginning of the East Fork. Not the very beginning, but pretty much. Here, fishy, fishy. Yep. Well, he took a little bit of blood out, but it's still a good headpiece. Yeah, thank you, Austin. That's a little chub head, is all it is. No, I got bluegill, but it's a couple days old. I'm going to use this fresh bait first. And it's a little oilier, so provides a better scent. Plus, there's a lot of, I don't know, minnows and stuff right here. Nothing wrong with a little chub. But don't put it that way, Austin. Anthony's already got me on that. Must have been something small. Hey, Ashley. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Appreciate you coming in. It's real shallow. I know that. I haven't seen a boat on here for a while, but when it's slow like this. Oh, look at the geese. Oh, man. Good they went that way. Jeff, I'm getting a bite. Yeah, you see the riprap in the background there. That's a boat ramp there. It might be, I think they still go out, but I've seen boats have problems getting in and out of there. All I know is it's not very deep. But I will throw a structure every time. It's one of them spots where you got to wait on the fish to come to you. They're not just sitting there. Once that bait gets in the water, they'll smell it on downriver and come running is what I'm hoping. Might do that fire. Would be a good spot for have an 11-foot rod here, so I can get that extra distance. Because usually I'd be on the bank over there and just throwing right out in front of me. Here I got to throw to it. Need a 4 or 5 ounce sinker. What's the temp here? Heck, I don't even know. I don't even know. Fishing fever, Austin. I don't even know. You got a fire ready? Yeah, I probably need one, Mr. Rogers. Police should be down here real quick. I'm sure people have started them. I don't see none down here, but I know I have in the past. They're supposed to be in the 50s tonight. That's all I know. Didn't even pay attention. But I knew it was going to be cold enough to wear a jacket. It's been kind of chilly all day. Yeah. Yeah, I've never started a fire. Usually at a campsite, but not while fishing. Mainly because I'm in the middle of the city. Cloudy and 55. Well, that's probably about what it is here, Mr. Rogers. A little nibbly, yeah. Oh. Couldn't tell if that was a little tap there. That ain't what I'm wanting to see. I want to see a bend. We get her down. Yeah, Mr. Rogers is not too far from me, so we're usually a little bit warmer than them, but not much. But sometimes colder. Hopefully I got it set up pretty decent. I can remember where you're from now. All righty. We get her. Come on, fishy, fishy. Not too cold. Not too cold yet. I'm gonna get there quickly. It was this morning. Pretty cool this morning. But I just want to catch a catfish. Looks good. Thank you. Camera's shaking like crazy, but that's the Downfall of a tall tripod. Or not a sturdy tripod. I've had 2 catfish break my tripod, so I'm on number 4 or 5 now. I can't blame the catfish. They got a little too close to the tripod. Seven o'clock. 30 minutes. Getting dark, getting dark. I used to be able to time these fish when they'd come in. In the spring, they're everywhere, but fall, I like to get them on the move. Fight the shallow water still. We're hoping to get lots of rain. This water go up. It rained all day, most of the day yesterday, but we need a lot more rain. We need a good flood. What we need. One good flood. Well, you can see the rod's pretty decent. On my end, it looks like the picture's going in and out. So I get me a drink today. I know I've done videos and sound like the Indy 500 going across this bridge at nighttime because it gets real quiet. Come on, fishy, fishy. Hey, James. Doing pretty good. How about you? Dying to catch a catfish. Or dying to fish, period. I've been watching people fish, and that's all I've been doing all weekend. Means I'll just have to fish more during the week, maybe. Just trying to relax. Yeah, usually this time of year you don't have to worry about too many fishermen. All hunting probably, but a lot more people are hunting. Sounds good to me, James. I tried to sleep in. My wife just kicked me out of bed. I laid back down anyway. Gonna take my fiance at dinner to work. Oh, that'll get you in. Hey, nephew Austin. On this doggone work call. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, I don't have to go back to work till tomorrow. Thanks for coming in anyway, buddy. I appreciate it. Sounds like you're going to get some extra points there, James. Homemade chili and cornbread. Yeah. Man. My kids made taco salad tonight, and it was, I don't know, they messed up the spice, and it was on fire. Oh. going to fill it when I go to the bathroom. Homemade chili. That sounds good to me. Come on, fishies. At least a little channel cat. Little, I mean 5 pounds. Trying to get my mixer driver schedules all straight. Oh, yep. Hey, 217. I'd take any fish. Yeah. I haven't fished since I think Friday. I think I went Friday. I think I might have got skunked Friday. That's true. I probably should take any fish. I just normally don't catch none that real small. Rizaday. Thanks for coming in, 217. There might be some crappie down there where they threw all that wood. Probably not till winter. That's another thing to look at. By then, I might be able to clear a spot out to get down the bank. I see somebody's been down there. They a bunch of chicken liver containers. Whatever that bites the hook. Yep. That's true, James. A lot of times I'm fishing for everything. Time to start making dinner now. All right, Jeff. Don't burn it. Keep an eye on it. If you burn the food, you'll get in trouble. It's just getting right there at that time right there. Traffic's starting to slow down a little bit. Crickets are chirping. I just don't know. It's shallow. I haven't fished this water for a while. It hasn't been this shallow for a good long time. I'm pretty sure I caught one last year here. At least one. But it is fall. They're starting to feed up. We're fishing by a bridge. Fishing by a bridge down from a dam, 217. And it's not much of a dam since there ain't no water flowing over. It's all going to one side of the broken part of the dam, so all the water's flowing there. Still got current though. Not much, as you can tell. Most of the current's on the other side, but I don't know if I was getting a bite or a minnow hit that. Got a lot of minnow. I mean, it's only a couple feet deep in front of me, so. Figure out all that structure's on the bank. The fish got to go around it, so that's where I'm going to throw at. All kinds of bait fish. I don't care. All kinds of bait fish here. The minnows, but there could be bigger fish too. Yep, we're on the what they call East Fork White River, 217. I'm pretty much at the beginning of it in Indiana. Probably Evans, wherever it leads to, Evansville. I can't remember. It hits Ohio somewhere. Runs into the Ohio River somewhere. Oh, I see somebody else. Look like they might go night fishing at the dam. And I have fished the dam spot. I think I caught one. The one about took my rod in. Oh, there we go. Sirens already. Sirens already. Probably a good place when the water's like this. Probably a good kayak spot. Of course, Dan, I think you still got to drag your kayak across these little islands. I don't know if you can see that island. I can't see that island, but there's an island out here. It's right behind the one of the pillars on the bridge. Behind the pillar, behind this bridge pillars, it's not deep. It might be scoured out a little bit, but it's not deep. Like you see a lot of bridges. Siren bite. Man, I don't know if I've ever had a siren bite either, Anthony J. I'm probably too busy looking at the lights, thinking, man, what happened? This time of night, more people are going out of town than in. So this is the bridge back into town. Come on, fishies. Yeah, my brother would just think they were coming after him, so he'd be like, police are coming. What? I gotta get out of here. I was like, what'd you do? I don't know. He always was guilty of something, I guess. Come on, fishies. I was hoping this might be the right. Well, I knew it wouldn't go to the right spot. I feel somebody might have started a fire. I see a light. Not early for a fire. I guess it's kind of getting dark, but might want to turn my light on, I guess, here soon. Probably by 7:30, probably. Is she going to go down? I'm betting on the left rod, but who's going to put money on the right rod? Pretty much equal baits to me. 20 years ago, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is he used to be their friends, but that even got on the wrong side of the law. Yeah, I usually put more faith in the rod closer to the bank, closer to the structure. That's usually what I put more faith into, but because that's where the hungry fish come in and are wanting to eat. They'll come in and grab that bait, no matter how shallow it is. Well, to an extent, they will go a foot deep. I've had them do it. I think last time I said this water was like 6 inches, but it's a little bit deeper than that. Matter of fact, I walked out there too. it's not deep. I think when I catch a lot of fish there, it's about 4 foot deep, and maybe 1 or 2 holes, depending on how the water level is. But and I think that's because of the structure, scouring out around the structure and making holes. Some of that structure's been there for a long time. And some of it's been moved. Changes every flood. I believe that's the first time I ever tore trees down on me. Don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, they're supposed to get rid of my dam. It's a low head dam. They're supposed to eliminate it and put in rocks. Yeah, I'm supposed to put in rocks. I don't know. These long rocks. And I've already got shallow water, so I don't know how that's going to make the current even faster. They're wanting to make it for kayakers, I guess, so the kayakers can come through and not get stopped by the dam. But they've been talking about it for, I don't know, at least 5 years. Bunch of money. Come on, fishies. Get one to bite. Well, I could throw bluegill on too, but yeah, dams, yeah. The broken side of the dam here has always been good, but I've caught a few at the regular side and I've walked across it where the water ain't going over and done pretty good. Smallmouth bass love dams. Bullheads, I have used bullheads. I haven't caught none in a long time, so at least a couple of years, I don't think. It's probably been a couple of years, James. But I used bullheads a couple times back when I was actually catching flatheads. And I don't know what happened, but the flatheads they just aren't here. They're just, usually it's like a 5-pounder anyway. I just don't get them. I haven't had none this year, but I haven't fished a lot at night at all. This might be like the 5th time, maybe. But the interesting thing about that, yep, flatheads, yep. And I've caught I think 2 of them on a flathead. Two bullheads, caught 2 flatheads. Nothing real big, but 10 to 15 pounds. But before that, I didn't even know they were here. So, and they pretty much hit right away with a bullhead. They weren't saving no time. They just took it. With a bluegill, they just kind of play with it like a turtle. I've even tried to use a bullhead's cut bait too, and it didn't do nothing for me. But that might have been the time I used it, so I wasn't catching anything on anything. So Yep, I love dams, Anthony. Love the sound of that running water. You never know what you're going to catch. Shad Daddy. How you doing, Shad Daddy? We got on the right rod, we got on cut shiner, and on the cut shiner head, and then on the left rod we got cut chub. Yep. It's all right, 217. Everybody always wants to know. I haven't changed them out. I had a bite on the cut chub. The shiner, haven't had nothing on that, but I figured the one on the left's going to get a bite first because it's close to the structure. That's just, I don't know, it's just the way it normally goes. I would throw across the river too, but that's where I always have my look at. So thanks for coming in, Chad Daddy. You're going to be in Utah for work in like 3 weeks. Ah, you're going way out in Utah. Going on a business trip, or are you just going to work there? Say, I've never been to Utah. I put my lights on. Looks like it's getting dark. Let's see if that's too bright. It's too bright. That ain't bad. That's better. It's gonna blind me. I hope we can see the rods. I think you can. Got a nice straight path, and then it turns. A lot of turns on this river. I think I fish. There's only one that I can fish, but it's not that great. But usually I do pretty decent in the fall. Yes, we can see the rods. My company's taking over a new site out there, and I'm being flown. Hey, sounds good, James. Sounds good. Well, all I can say is come on, fishy. Got my lights on. I'm not too scared of the lights scaring them today because we're pretty far away. I don't really think the fish are going to come through this area anyway, but they come so far to that structure, and that's usually about as far as they go, but it's not very deep right here, but I know they get to the dam somehow. Utah, great place to visit in certain parts. Very few. Not the state you'd want to live in. Well, hello, Super ZVB. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. We're just a fishing away. Well, fishing, that's a good statement. Just fishing. Not catching yet, just fishing. If I can pull them out of the structure, I might be able to get them up here. We're fishing on they call it East Fork White River here in Indiana. I'm just Looked like that one might have had a bite. Oh, he's playing tricks on me. We're on a river, just down from a dam a little ways. And I got a bridge behind the camera, so, and the dam, so. But water's so low, you can't hear nothing. Won't hear no water running. See, the rod's fine. That's good. It will be pitch black. You won't be able to see nothing. Just trying to catch some catfish. Hoping for one or two. And if I'm really lucky, I might get 3 or 4. But the water being shallow, I guess, I'm just lucky to get one. Haven't fished it for, I think, since spring, but not really this spot. But kind of, because that's where my baits are. But just trying, Super. What's going on there? Ain't nothing going on here much. Wind's died down. I like that. It's supposed to rain, so I was kind of getting worried. It's supposed to rain at 8. But I don't listen to weatherman. Plus, I got a bridge behind me just in case. So. Oh, yeah. 8 people left. Trying to catch a fish. Usually when I'm not looking. Might not have no bait on it. I'm going to leave it out there a little longer. A good Santee rig might be pretty decent this time of year, but leaves ain't out of the tree all the way yet. So last time I fished here, I had to use a Santee rig because all the leaves that were in the water were just on the bottom. So you had to get that bait up out of the leaves. And I haven't noticed hardly no leaves falling yet. It's kind of crazy, but a little bit, but not a whole lot. And we're already in the middle of the month. Yeah, we're already in the middle of the month, and not that many leaves are falling yet. So pretty decent fall. I'm not in no hurry, that's for sure. I'm not. Anybody else in a hurry for fall? I'm not. Though I do like the Halloween candy. Oh. I hope my screen's not froze. I don't know if they got the bridge. I got bridge lights on now. Where Jody? I don't know where Jody is. I'm not frozen. Okay. Yeah. But chat don't move. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I've seen it happen, but on Sunfish Kings, you had to type like twice to get anything to enter. I don't know what was going on with that. Oh, everybody's with Jody? I didn't know Jody was fishing. Heck, I'd be watching her. Yeah, I wish I had a flying river like that. But you gotta fish what you got. You gotta make the best of it. Well, I'm really surprised no more bites, but it's been known to happen. Should have brought some candy. Let's get my headlamp ready. These bridge lights might help me a little bit. This brewery behind it makes it hard to stay down here and not eat anything. They serve some good food. I'm not smelling anything right now, but usually, man, scent comes down here and I'm like, oh man, makes me hungry. We got cut chubs and cut shiners, creek shiners and creek chubs. And I got some bluegill, but it's a couple days old. I thought I'd lay off on it. Use something real oily. Oilier the bait, the better. It's like the bloodier the bait, the better. It's usually pretty much my favorite bait, besides bluegill heads. Shad in the winter. Hard to beat shad in the winter. Shad in the summers, it don't do as well as the bluegill heads, in my opinion. Not here anyway. Barely see the light. Getting darker. I've noticed when you look at the camera, you can't really tell sometimes, but the video looks different. Just a little bit. Come on. I'm just really hoping I'm going to catch a catfish tonight. If that don't work, I'm going to put a bluegill head on. I think it should work. Should work. Fighting those shallow water, though, that's always tough this time of year. And it seems a little worse this year, but hey, you got water levels, and we've been like -2, 2 feet, -2 feet. I don't know, a couple months. It's a long time to go that shallow. Everybody watching Jody. Hoping she's catching some good ones in. I always got a chance to catch a flathead too, but always got a chance. I've actually caught more in the daytime than I have at night. Unusual, but I might as well sit down. Pretty good lighting. I like it. If I put that a little closer, that would help. I don't think it hurt anything. All righty. Oh, got my foot in the way now. Now you can't see it. Hopefully that's better, but I don't know. I'll probably hear the fish on top of the water before I see the rod go down. Yeah. That better not. Very nice. See if that helps it any. I don't know. Not really, but that does. That helps it a little bit. Now, if it don't blind me, not too bad. Blinds me a little bit, but alrighty, guys. Still not nothing. Not even a nibble. Not even 8 o'clock yet, though. Not even 8 o'clock here yet. Oh well. See what we can do. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yep, what I say, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come give my hook a look. If you want to fight, take a bite. Fish, 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 fish. Hey, Alvin. Thanks for coming in, brother. No little fishies yet. One bite. Probably a turtle, but even that wasn't a strong one. Not the greatest of spots, but I'm sure there's going to be a fish here. But been wrong before. Depends what time they get here. Hope your night goes better than our trip on the Mississippi River yesterday. Cold and rainy. Well, it's not that bad. It's not raining yet. It was supposed to rain at 8, so I got about 15 minutes. You caught a cold? The only thing you got was a cold. Oh, that ain't good, Scott. Oh, the winds. Yeah, I was going to come out no matter what. The wind's what I was worried about, and the winds have died down. But that could change any moment. That's why I like getting behind a bunch of trees. Get out of the wind. I figured if it rained, I can get under the bridge. And then I'd have to run out here and won't be able to see the poles, but but I ain't moving my poles. That's where they're staying. That's where the fish are. Well, unless I'm wrong. That's where I think the fish are. I don't know what I did. I think I'm caught up now. And turn this around. You guys can see the. Well, I can't turn this. That stupid tripod. You can't even turn. Let's see if I'm getting a bite. There you can see. I don't even see the lights very well on that. All righty. Well, still itching to catch a catfish. Still itching. Thought I'd try somewhere new. Different scenery. Of course, I probably should have started about right now. I just told my family at dinner no longer going to that floor because I'm missing my favorite YouTube video. All right, Jeff. No trees on the river and a boat. Yeah, Scott. I'm getting the bite. I think I seen that thing bouncing. Probably sucking the rest of the blood out. Could just be leaves on the line. Here soon, all the leaves will be in the water, and it'll be a nightmare. Thought it was a bite. I wished it was a bite. Maybe this one needs to be closer. I don't know. See if that helps any. Still see me. That's funny, Jeff. You're missing your favorite YouTube video. No trees on the river and a boat. That's true, Scott, but if the trees are on the boat ramp, you can't get in the boat. You can't get in the water. I notice how trees cover boat ramps when it floods. Pretty bad. I'm sure that happens there too. Nice and peaceful out here anyway. That was funny. Well, yeah, it was funny. You're all funny. I'll get that bank spot yet. I'll get a little braver. It was already a tough way to go down the cliff there, but you had to hold on to certain items to go down, but now it's covered in trees. So not as simple as it was. I got plenty of room to move around over here, so that's one good thing. Plus, I don't have to reel the fish in right into structure. That's another good thing. I'm pulling them away from it. So that's the bad thing about being on a bank in structure. You got to pull them over top of that structure and up to you. That's why you lose fish. Not that he still won't try to get in that structure as soon as he hooks. May have checked the bait. Yeah, I know, Scott. 500. 500, and you can be was it 500 and 3,000 hours, you can get some benefits. 500 subscribers, 3,000 hours. Of course, I know how much 3,000 hours is. That's a lot. Took me a while to get 450. Those hours will take a while. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get here on these lives. More hours. I'm going to give it all my all here. Fall and winter's kind of tough. Well, that fall crappie bite should be pretty good whenever it gets around here. And the catfish bite too should be picking up. I'm not found it, but I know they've been hitting hard. When I can get one. Oh, thank you, Scott. I'm sure I can. I've done pretty good. With all the help of everybody, I've done pretty decent. There was our first bite. First bite and a miss, but gonna put me another headpiece on. That's not too bad. Like, all the guts and stuff are gone. Yeah, I didn't thank you, buddy, but I missed him. It was just kind of, try to reel down on him. I think I had a green sunfish too. I caught a little baby one. We're gonna put another shiner head on. I don't think I had another chub head. Shiners is what was biting tonight in the creek. Still trying out the, we call it Eagle Claw Circle C hook, 6/0. Might have been a little big for that, whatever that was biting. But that was a decent bite there. Now it's nighttime. I probably just threw it over top of everything. What kind of rods do I use? All right. Well, the one on the right is an ugly stick, catfish. And the one on the left is a tangling with catfish, whisker whip. And the one on the left is one I like. I wouldn't mind having 3 of those. TWC, or a medium channel cat rod. And mainly that's what I catch, so I love that thing to death. And it's 8 o'clock and it's starting to sprinkle. I guess the weatherman was right. First time this year, probably. Kind of figured if I was going to get a bite, it'd be on that left side next to structure, but sometimes the fish follow a path and they go right around the structure. Go in and out, in and out. Really not that far from the bank either. Yeah, I haven't tried the catfish specials yet, but I remember when they just came out. Kind of orange and black. I actually hated this catfish special when or not catfish special, but catfish ugly stick when I got it. And I just couldn't catch a fish on it. It just don't, it's too whippy at the top. Took me a while to get used to it. Oh, Jeff, yeah, I used to. Used to watch him all the time. Him and Steve Douglas. I don't know if you heard me, but oh, you just put a question mark. Yep, I used to watch old Muddy River. Catch them big old flatheads. Medium heavies are perfect. I think that's what it's kind of bases on Steve Douglas's rod as tangling with catfish. His Munster rod is a medium heavy, or like a medium heavy. I can't remember the name of that rod now. Oh, Extreme. Yeah, tangling with catfish Extreme. That's what he uses. Now he just uses his Munster rod one, but they're both good. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I remember when I first started, Steve Douglas commented on one of my videos, and I was like, wow, made it big time now. The medium and down, too flimsy. Yeah. It all depends how they hit. They hit hard. I don't mind that rod, but it does have a Cat Max reel on it, which I thought, well, I'll go a little cheaper and get a Cat Max, because I didn't have no money. But it's been a pretty decent, but it doesn't have a cranking power the Abu does. I reel down. I'm just sitting there spinning. It's not cranking anything. Yeah, I think so. I thought so too, Anthony. I think he was looking in on uh, catfish on a small river. Is what video he watched of mine. Hey, Dale, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I thought so too, Jeff and Anthony. I thought so too. So I know he's big time, and I'm a small time. I was brand new. I think I had like 100 subscribers. I sent him on a giant blue cat I caught. You didn't hold it close enough to the camera, Anthony. I watched a little bit of Dieter's stuff. Hey, John Parker, thanks for coming in, buddy. I think it's John. Could be wrong. Been wrong before. Thanks for coming in anyway. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Expect another bite on that one. Yeah, you got to hold it real close to the camera, Anthony. Then Dieter could tell you what it weighs. Well, that could have been a turtle, I guess. Oh, okay. Now I see so many names go by. I haven't seen you for a while, John. Appreciate you coming in. We've had one bite, 2 bites, and a miss. I know, I know, Anthony. It was probably a huge fish. I've seen some of them fish you catch. Hey, shorties, or think they are. Yeah, we all do, Jeff. We all do. Some just more than others. How you doing, Shorty? Thanks for coming in. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, it was trying to rain, but thank you. I have fun just getting out here, but I didn't get to fish this weekend. I thought I'd do it today or tonight even. It's trying to rain on me. Hope we get a fish in before it. Doing good. Sounds good. Hopefully it ain't gonna rain too hard. It's misting pretty good and the wind's picking up, so that ain't good. I might have to drag it back over here to the under the bridge. He probably is, Dale. He's following you. That darn wind's starting to pick up. You seem to be balanced. Well, that's not my wife's. My wife don't say that, Jeff. Yeah, I think so too, Anthony. Well, it lasted 5 minutes. It's still misting here. I don't know. The wind's picking up. We'll see if it goes more than that, Mr. Rogers. I'm not afraid of a little rain, but camera might be. Camera might be. Actually, it should be good because I think it's waterproof. I forgot to take it out of the case. But you know how that goes. Starting to get a little shaky. Well, it changed the bite, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what it does. 8:11. I never have a plan how long I want. Last time I had a plan 2 hours, and that kind of fell through. Rods are shaking like crazy. Camera's shaking a little bit. I think so too, Anthony. All right, Jeff. Should still be here. Might be under the bridge by then, unless Mr. Rogers is correct. It's just going to pass through. I haven't trusted the weatherman this year. We ain't hardly had no rain here, so. But it did rain most of the day Saturday. Don't eat too much. Enjoy your meal. Probably should check my bait on the right because I ain't getting anything on it. I never throw that far out either. My rags kind of covering my camera there. It's going to be a fight and a half because it's going to be 100 miles away from me. Or 6 miles anyway. Oh, it's still in good shape. I don't know if you can see it or not. Still in pretty decent shape. I kind of trust that. Let's see. I don't want to get it over top of the other one, but oh, my camera don't fall down. No luck yet. Too loco. No luck yet. We had one bite. Just a nibble, I guess. So no luck yet, though. I don't know if I can. That's going to help it out. Yeah, a little bit. Not much luck yet. Trying to catch a catfish, but it's trying to rain on me right now. So it's always good. And the wind's picking up. Really picking up. But it is fall. All right, Anthony. I wonder how late she's going to be on. I might have to watch her too. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I might have to bring a pineapple here. Maybe the thing. Just like Cindy does. Two people left. Who's left? Who we got? Not a bad night till it started raining a little bit. Whoa. Getting a bite on that one, I think. Could be the wind. Could be the wind. Yeah, it might be the wind. Hang on to my tripod. Mr. Rogers still here, 351. Go. All right. Says nobody's in here, though. StreamYard ain't right, is it? Probably not. Starting to get a bite. Come on. I'm put my hood on. Pretty sure it's still raining. Hair's starting to get wet. I should have put the title as Fair Weather Fisherman. Or not a fair weather fisherman, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. There, it's starting to go. Oh, no. Put that off here. Woo! Man, Mr. Rogers. Working my way through it. Working my way through it, Mr. Rogers. I'm hoping that one of them rods gets slammed. At least one of them. Says I only got one person in here, but I know those not always right. Probably not a lot of life. Not been nasty weather. But well, I'm getting my fishing in anyway. Got a bridge I can get under, so I'm not worried. And it's still early. Not past my curfew yet. Haven't got that whisker fish yet. Had a lot of luck right after a little rain. Not so much during, just right after. Come on, babies. Put in the work. I got my lip grippers ready. Here in Georgia. Oh, I've heard about them tidal creeks. Kind of fighting shallow water here, but it's not a. It's a kind of a common thing, but we're getting rain, but the water hasn't been going up at all. Sitting at -2 feet for like 3 months. Water level. -1 foot's normally normal, but -2 is not quite normal. What you catching there? Too loco? Too loco? What kind of catfish or flatheads or channel cats? Or some people catch blues. I don't have no blues here. Not this part of the river, but on further down the river does. Much further. Channel cats. Well, that's, you got blues too. Oh, that's cool. Small ones. I'd be happy. I think my personal best blue is 5 pounds. So I had to go to the big Ohio River to get that. There's just not no blues on my part of the river. There's people say there is, but I've fished here for a long time. I've never caught one. And there is flatheads here too, but I mostly catch channel cats. Decent sized ones, at least. Yeah, I mainly go after big channel cats. And big here's anywhere from 10 to 15. 10 to 15 pounds, that's pretty common. Not real common, but it's common. It's a great catch, what it is. Anything about 8 pounds. 8 pounds is a good fight on a channel cat. I've had some 8-pounders put up a better fight than bigger fish. That's how feisty they are. Stingrays, 20 miles from the ocean. Wow. I didn't know they did that. Huh. Learn something new every day. That's actually pretty cool. The big stingrays, you get the big stingrays. $20 miles from it? Man. That is crazy. Didn't know that happened. Haven't heard of that before. That might make a pretty good video. Catching a stingray, fresh water. Probably got to check on them again. One of them I might throw over top of a snag or something. I don't know. One thing about nighttime, you don't know exactly where you're throwing. They're mostly small, about 2 feet across. The largest I got close to the ocean. They get, yeah, I bet they do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'd figure the small ones would go a little farther. That'd still be a pretty cool catch. But they fight like crazy too. I don't know if you're still in here, Mr. Rogers. It's still raining. Not hard, but it's still sprinkling. Hoping my camera don't get too wet. Trying to protect the microphone. I don't know if I can. We'll try. 4 people in here anyway. Well, thank you for staying in. I'm toughing it out. I know this rain's got to stop sometime. And now I learned something new about stingrays. I did not know about that at all. Yeah, the fishing. Andy's in the house. That's right. Oh, Andy, it's raining down here. And there's Scott. Scott's still here. Yeah, it's raining down here, Andy. Sprinkling, I guess you'd say. But pretty consistent sprinkle. Now, I have made a few videos where I just had my, what do you call it, umbrella. Done quite well. They put up a fight. They tend to suction themselves on the bottom. They will take all your line if you're not careful. Yeah, I bet they do. They're like huge. Drizzly here, but my steak is on the grill, but it doesn't care about the rain. Okay. All right, Eddie. You're rubbing it in. You're getting steak. Well, now the rain's going this way. That wind's blowing so hard. I'll keep my eyes back this way. My poles. Come on, go down. How about leaving? Go down. I'm going down with the ship. Darn, my raincoat's back in my car. I still could get under the. If it rains any harder, I'll probably have to get under the bridge and run to my poles. guess the weatherman's right occasionally. I know what I'm missing. You got crappie guys in here. I'm missing crappie. That's what I'm missing. I could have caught some crappie tonight. Used for bait. Now this brewery behind me here, Fishing Hoosiers, cooking up some steaks, and I can smell them. I don't guess it's steaks. It's something. They're cooking up something good back there. Trying to make this fat man hungry. Might be somebody else fishing on the dam. Hands are getting cold though. Come on, fishies. I get a steak out here. I'm eating it myself, Andy. I used to fish. The dishwasher used to come down here and fish with me. He seen me while he was working. Come down here and fish with me. Was starting to catch the smallmouth like crazy. But I ain't giving no steak to no catfish. All this wood they chopped down and threw into the water. I'm wondering if that's going to be good for crappie. It is shallow water, but I think them crappie will love that structure before it gets too cold. Shoot. I don't know what happened there. All right, now we're back. Well, oh, now we're back. I lost it there. Where am I at here? Messing with bluegills, testing out some homemade circle hooks. Works like a dream, no more good. That sounds pretty cool there. They should be in shallow water around structure. Yeah, Andy, I'm working tomorrow. Go in at 3. Well, the rain stopped. The wind didn't. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. Yeah, it's got a little bit of structure there already. All kinds of trees on that bank, but it should be crappie there. Yep, got to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying out some Circle C hooks from Eagle Claw. That's what I'm using right now. Too loco. But they just cut these trees down over here, Andy, and on the bank. For what purpose, I don't know, but just threw them down in the water. Cut them up pretty good, too. So I had a hard time getting. That's usually where I fish at. They cleared it all out, so there's no weeds. So that's one good thing. I'll be able to fish there this winter if all that structure get out of my way, so I have a spot to fish. Right now the water's so low, the bank's too high. It's usually right on. The water's usually higher, and so you don't have no bank. Now the rain quit. Now the bite should start. Yep, that's why. That's why I'm going to be using a float. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for coming in. It's rainy, windy, and not a lot of bites. Very true. Very true. And I've been noticing I catch a lot of crappie where I catfish. Not very many bites. Got 2 bites, Jeremy. 2 bites. Missed one. Missed one bite. It's trying to rain on me. Keep taking this off, putting it back on. Windy. Wasn't that bad earlier, but using cut chub and cut shiner, both head pieces. They're so small, I pretty much only had to use 3/4 of the bait, but pretty sure it might have been a channel, the first one. No, he better not. Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be all that wood they threw in the water is going to be. Yeah, I think it's going to be good if I can bring the fish in. It was still kind of funny there, Andy. It was still kind of funny. If you just go back and forth between fish. I seen something out in the water. Beef fish and butt fish. I thought, what the hell? What the hell's he doing? You might have to make a what is it? SpongeBob and Patrick video with crappie. That's true. Kick each other's nads. Yeah. Now, if you could put a Metallica shirt on them, an AC/DC shirt, put a shirt on their heads. Yeah, that would probably get more views. Andy, I'd probably get more views. You must be just creative this time of night. Well, I think they're going to reel one in, put it green sunfish on. Ooh, that was way out there. Still the same stuff. Yeah, I think something been chewing on him. He's all hollowed out. Let's put the creek was pretty much mud puddles. So I was like puddle hopping. Whew. A little chilly. Got a little green sunfish. It's pretty much catching minnows at the creek, but just small head piece. I don't know if you can see it or not, but put it on there first, I guess. Not too bad. He should stay on the hook good anyway. There we go. Just a little bitty. That's about 3/4 of that guy, but something different. Don't know if they'll bite on this one. The one closer to structure is one I always count on. It's actually getting cold enough my hands get cold. They must have smelled the steak. Raccoons. All right, Jeremy. No problem. Appreciate you coming in. Got that green sunfish out. Check, I got a message or something. That ain't what I wanted. All right. Be careful blowing on your hand, Stacy. You might turn on some fishing perps. All right, Andy. Gonna have to get me some fishing gloves. I'm gonna be out here in the cold. Cold don't bother me much. That wind. You're out on the river by yourself. People can figure out where you are. Well, yeah, I'm right by a bridge. It shouldn't be hard at all. Fishing Hoosier. Somewhat well lit. You got the bridge lights. By a restaurant. Right by the uptown here. I think they got it in Bloomington too. Little brewery. Brewery. I already say that. A couple guys might go all deliverance on you. No. Just hoping for a bite. They don't know how I am without getting a bite. Watch says I get pretty mean after I don't catch a fish for a while. Yeah, still kind of windy. The rain finally did quit, Mr. Rogers, but I think it was more like 15 minutes. Another cold front moving through. That's probably just normal this time of year. Rains, gets colder. Should fire the crappie up anyway. Send the flatheads to their holes. We'll see if it's. See what we get. If to take the green sunfish or the shiner head. I keep thinking shiner head, but Yes, it did, Mr. Rogers. It sure did. I'm glad that rain quit. That's for sure. Got a little wet. That makes me even colder. Come on, fishies. Got one bite. Should be able to get another one. That better not be the only bite of the night. Oh. Oh, shoot. Blind the crowd. That didn't scare nobody away. Nothing will. I just don't know why I can't see the rods that well. That's the right. Need a few more lamps. See if that does anything. Well, you can see me anyway. I don't think nobody wanted to see that. Just not doing with a darn. Make more videos during the day. It'll go down. Yeah, maybe. Watch it, I guess. Oh, it'll go down eventually. Or not. But it better. Shoot. Time's flying, though, that's for sure. Wouldn't be the first time I waited a few hours on a bite. There goes the courthouse bell. Yeah. Ooh. Two people. Well, sometimes you just got to hold your ground. Getting cold out here. What we got here? No, Dale, they have not. I think I've Might have had one bite. USB powered ring lights at Walmart. Yeah, you won't believe how much light you need, Scott. You do night videos. You need blinding light. Of course, if you're on a boat, it's not too bad. Even on a boat, you still have blinding light. Which you can't see anything, but this light blinds me. Hey, Dink. Not too good. I went through the wind, went through the rain. Now I'm just waiting on the bite. Sometimes waiting on the bite's the hardest part. Sometimes you don't get it. But you can probably ask anybody, you need a lot of light to record a video at night. I don't know how much light I got. It'd be compared to like a work light. It's still, I don't think it's still dark and light enough. Probably scare the fish. The bite is not going, Matt. The bite is not going. But I've had times here the bite didn't start till 10, so. But I planned on leaving before that. Went through some rain, a little wind. Thanks for coming in, Dink. Nice to see you again, Matt. Bite not going. But I did get one bite. Not a hard, heavy hitter, just kind of a tap, tap, tap. But now I do have a green sunfish, 3/4 section, 3/4 of a green sunfish on the right on the right. It was just a foot, but maybe 4 inches anyway. So I keep looking at the rods, but the wind's blowing, so the bite seems to do better earlier. Oh, that's interesting. Just depends where I'm at. I couldn't even tell you, Matt. Somebody said 55 earlier, but I think it's dropped since it rained in the morning during the new moon. Yeah, this rod on the left keeps shaking. I know it's just a wind. That one though, it's not even moving. It's got a lot cooler. I'm sure it's probably in the 50s. Got a little cooler after the rain. It was just a quick sprinkle, 10, 15 minutes maybe. $54 here will be 43, but yeah, it's getting colder. Getting colder. I don't like the 40s. You can find fish in 50s real easy, but 40s is crappie time. They don't seem to mind it. They pile up. And the water's getting colder, and I'm fishing shallower water. They say they go to shallower water, but they're feeding up right now. But it's been shallow for a long time, so I figure they might have started moving to deeper water already. But we'll find out. It ruined my bank spot. That's one bad thing. 65. You already got a sweater on. You don't do good in cold. Well, it's a good thing you live in Georgia, I guess. Good thing you live in Georgia. Heck, I still sweat at 65. I normally don't take my shorts off at work till November. Catch one before you leave. It's time for me to crash. All right. Good night. Good night, Scott. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, I want to catch one. I don't catch one tonight. I know I'm going to catch one in the morning. Well, I'm hoping. At 43, I don't know. That sounds like crappie time to me. Just depends how the wind is. I won't have no camera. I'll just be catching crappie. Release shots. Look for some more shorts. I'll catch some crappie. Good night. Don't work too hard. I know I ain't done no double for 100 years. Do you leave lines out overnight or not? No. Just my 2 rods there. And I'll take them home with me. Hoping to get one on them. I figure if it is, it'd probably have pretty decent fish. The big one's still got to eat. Keep me playing on. Oh, thank you, Scott, especially for keeping me playing. Definitely need the view hours. Welcome back, Ashley. Got a bunch of sinkers. crappie baits I had this winter, and then been listening on and off. Yeah. 6.6 ultralight panfish rods. What kind are they, Matt? Sounds like a good. I need a longer one, that's for sure. Need a longer rod for. Crappie. It's pretty tough taking one of those short poles, getting that good sized crappie in a boat. Just depends on what brand name it is. Appreciate it, Ashley. Appreciate it. I don't know if that's. Well, proficiency. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about proficiency. I don't know if that's crap or not. I don't know. But if you can't find a YouTube video on it, make one, Matt. Make one. Be a good review. I can't seem to make good reviews. So. Temu app. Yeah, Too Loco. Natural State has checked out a few things, or at least one thing from Temu. I know I've seen some reels that I'd probably like to get. I can't afford nothing right now. Real flexible. Temu is definitely cheap, but quality is also very cheap. So the quality is not as good, but it's probably seconds from the major factories or knockoffs. Who knows? Haven't figured out how they can sell stuff so cheap. Man, I don't know why that ain't biting. Yep. I don't know. It's just kind of too good to be true, but they're so cheap, I guess. Just not worth it, I guess. Few pennies, and yeah, you might be right there. Yeah, it wouldn't take a tournament day, no. We're take what you know. Yeah, you lose. You buy something and you lose a good fish on it. You're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You don't like shooting yourself in the foot, buy budget, but buy something of decent quality. Well, and like some of the Walmart stuff is good for people that go out like once a weekend, but people like us that fish consistently through the week, at least 2 or 3 times a week, it's just not the same. You're gonna have to have something better. I mean, I tear stuff up fast. Somebody be like, "Oh, I've had that rod for years." Well, might break on me the first day. $7. Now, make sure it is 3,000 yards, because I just had a buddy 252, might have been 252, somebody, and they only had this much line. Sounds like raccoons are out. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, they don't go by yards. I'm guessing raccoon. Not seen no deer on that side before, but I have had raccoons try to grab my cut bait. Still hear them over there. Yeah, it rained, Dave. Just light sprinkle, but about 15 minutes. Got a little chillier after that. After that little rain. Probably getting cooler as the night goes anyway, but not too bad. Got my winter pants on, so I'm good there. As long as my ears don't get cold, I'm in pretty good shape. The movie was dumb. Well, what was it? Yeah, I don't want no gators around me. That'd freak me out. No, that would definitely freak me out. No gators. I was watching a video. Somebody's trying to catch bait and with a cast net, and they caught a little baby gator. Oh man, no! You can have that net, gator. She wanted to watch some haunted movie. Oh, okay. Can't remember the last one I watched. Yeah, I usually like watching scary movies this time of year. It's more about TV nowadays. All the big stars are going TV. I still haven't watched the last 2 Halloweens. Well, next time you need to pick Goosebumps. I know the kids always love that. Goosebumps. The new ones. Yeah. Those ain't too bad. I had to go watch all that with the kids. And we have movie night on Saturday night, so that's usually where I'm on Saturday. Gregory likes yeah, I bet he does. As long as you make Gregor happy, you'll be all good. Yeah, I always like to watch a Creep Show and Twilight Zone and stuff like that. Some of the older ones. In fact, I like some of the older stuff better. Tales from the Crypt. Yep. That was my favorite back in the day. Yep. Tales from the Crypt. You got it. I definitely haven't seen it in a long time, but that'd probably be good to watch. That dress you wore. Oh, just got a bump. That looked like a bump that time. That was something to smack my line. Man, I can tell you right now, double hook, I don't remember seeing no dress on her. Hope that ain't no turtle. Getting my kid to watch the old stuff, the new stuff. They have, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember a dress. It's been years ago, but yeah, I don't remember having a dress. But I know one of the first concerts I went to was Motley Crue, and I went there and it looked like a girl. The girl there was Elvira. And I don't think she had a dress on either. A lot of times in the winter, I'll catch mud puppies here. It's pretty shallow water, and once it gets cold, not as many fish around. I'll catch mud puppies, usually, about 5 to 6 inches long. First time I caught one, I thought, what the heck did I catch? Never seen one before. And they're not really that easy to catch with a circle hook, but he got it in him. Then got talking around, and people said, "Yeah, that's a mud puppy," and they'll just chew your bait. You know, I was getting bites, never could catch nothing. See, they'll just chew your bait right off the hook. Getting my kid, yeah. Yeah, my kids, they kind of like some of the old stuff and new stuff. And of course, most of them are pretty much full grown. I still got a boy that's left. Yep. I know we watched movie night. We watched all the Abbott and Costello. That's hilarious. Especially the Halloween like ones. Awesome, awesome movies. Alrighty. Like the chat quit a little bit. Man, I could have swore that was a bite. Come on. About ready to hit it. About ready. 3 spoons in a row now. All right, Matt. I'm not sure what you're doing. But... Hey, 252. Thanks for coming in. Getting the old skunko again. But we'll tell you the kind of winter that's coming. Well, some things I don't want to know. But thanks for coming in, 252. I know you got a video out today. Get out the snow shovels. Oh, no. Hey, luckily I got a boy. He does the shoveling for me now. If he can't do it, his sister will. Hurt my back one year and I was out for 2 weeks. I said, heck with this, I ain't shoveling no more snow. Well, it might be time to net some shad, stock the freezer up for the winter. Get a bunch of bait fish and freeze them up. Getting there. Hope to fish a little bit this winter anyway. Self-propelled snowblower 6 years ago. Yeah, my wife was going to buy one, Dave, and I said no, I didn't want to spend the money on it. And you know, sure enough, after that, I hurt my back. Haven't been able to get to any catfish, so I had to switch it up. Oh, I can understand that, 252. What'd you switch it up to? I know you got stripers in the area, or rockfish, or whatever. Shad smelled dag nasty. Reminds me of my ex-wife. Andy. Dang, that's a good deal, double hook. I'll check it out, 252. I'll definitely check it out. Saltwater fishing? Oh, that's pretty cool. And we could, maybe she done a lot of catfishing, Andy. It smell like shad. That's kind of why I changed things up a little bit. 252 fish with crappie, because catfish weren't always biting, so or I couldn't find them at the moment. And I'll fish for whatever bites. It's what a fisherman does. You got time, like when they're spawning, it's just not a good time to fish for them. At least catfish, anyway. With my self-propelled, I figured I can just drag my butt behind it, my wheelchair, and chain it up to it. We're going to get ready to use it. That's true, double hook. You might need a sled. Nope. Did not hook up. I thought I just had a bite, but I don't know if you see me reel down on one. I don't think you were here. I think I had one earlier, but never got one on, Jeff. It's getting old quick. It's kind of why I switch back and forth on what fish I catch. It's been a tough year, water levels. Skis for my wheelchair wheels. That's why what I was saying. Want to say you need skis. Yep. Just no pee in the river, so no fish. Had a raccoon earlier, but seems to work for them at the very beginning of the show. I can't whistle it, but yeah, I need old Andy's rod. Did you get your belly full, Jeff? I done pretty good tonight. I took me a sandwich with me. No, he didn't get it all. I went ahead and switched baits. Now I got shiner head on that one because that was chub head. He finally took most of it out, and that one there is a green sunfish head. Made the dog look up. Now everybody knows about Andy's ex-wife. Smells like shad. We might. I'll just leave it out there. Just leave it out there a little longer. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh, the cats like that. There's birds chirping on the TV. When you was whistling is when, yeah, I bet he was, or her. But that dog was. My cats go crazy when the birds are chirping. Come on, fishies. Was still trying to catch one. I stayed a little bit longer. Already stayed longer than I probably planned. But I always start out in the daylight so you can see where I'm fishing. Probably should do a video in the daytime. 8 C's, 14 spoons. Where's Bigfoot? Now you sound like Ron now. Where's Bigfoot? No, why you can't have two dogs? No, Andy, why can't you have two dogs? Because then you would a paradox. Oh, okay. That's pretty humorous there. Took me a second. Yeah, paradox. Yeah, I understood it would have. Check, see that raccoon's getting closer. Over there, boy. Wherever you, I don't see your eye. I hear him. Oh, I hear him over there. It might be could be a possum too, I guess. Hopefully not a skunk. Making all kinds of racket. Could have been an otter too. Heck, I don't see him anywhere. That one night I was doing a live and the otter come up to me. Help. Hopefully that ain't Bigfoot. Whatever has small feet. Can't hardly hear it. Making all kinds of racket in the leaves. How are you? Go down, go down. Man, that joke cleared the room there, Andy. That joke cleared the room. Shoot. Should have got me some more food. It's a pretty skimpy bite, that's for sure. Sorry about that. Just messing with you, Andy. Put him on the camera if you see him, okay? I don't know what it was. I know I used to have a squirrel buddy over there. If that was a bite, he'd come down the tree, look at me, and go back up. And most of their homes are gone now because give him some of your bait. Yeah, that's what I said. I used to give them the raccoons my bait when I wasn't going to use, and they would leave me alone after that. But I haven't seen no eyes. You can usually see raccoon eyes. Probably just mice and rats. Give him some of your bait. Come on, boys. Bam. I was going to reel it in. Might as well leave it out there. My fishing channel is slow. Maybe I need to start doing that. Yeah, I don't know if that'll help you. But it would be kind of funny. You're crazy, Andy. So, that might be a different channel there. Your channel's slow. Probably should check that bait. Something did bite it. At least I thought it did. May just hit my line. Yeah, might as well. Don't look too bad. Don't look too bad. But it might be therapeutic for me. How's your watch hours building up? I think I got a little over 1,500. Matt, let's start with why in hell did a 205-pound chick need my damn chainsaw? Maybe some makeup like them or up to lady fishing channels. They get all the views. Yep. That's true. Well, I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thanks for coming in. Oh, a little too late, Dale. I'm about ready to leave. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I still got bait for the morning. Hopefully I can get... Night, Andy. Good night. Hope we can get some crappie next weekend. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate the share, Dale. Thank you, Too Loco, for coming in. Thank you. It's just, whatever that is, it's just gnawing on something over there. And if you ever got a camera, don't turn your camera off before you reel your last rod in. That's a big no-no on YouTube. Have a good one. Still got bait, so all right, appreciate y'all coming in. I'll see you next time. Maybe next Sunday. See ya. If I hit it, get it. There we go.